everybody, welcome back to my channel, the Lotus Doll Shop's Balanced Lifestyle channel. Thanks for clicking on today. So, just like the title says, as I always say, we're gonna be trying out the new fashion fair, or the returned fashion fair makeup. So before we get started, I want to make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and we're gonna get started. I'm excited. Let's talk. Okay guys, so like the title says, fashion fair makeup is back, and for me this was a family glam favorite. Little backstory on it: both my grandmother and my aunt wore fashion fair. I often played in her stash, particularly the lipstick, because I was a little girl when I used to see it on my grandmother's dresser. And my aunt, you know, always wore makeup. Every time they went out, they were pristine. Nails done, hair done, makeup done, everything. And fashion fair was a big part of it. It was considered luxury makeup for black women. And at home in New Orleans, where I'm from, it was sold at a place called, I believe it was Maison Blanche. And this was like this very ritzy department store, you know, that it would be the equivalent of like a Macy's now, you know. So this was the makeup of my grandmother and my aunt. I've been told that I'm gonna get my ladylike ways from my grandmother. So I just bought 3 products, guys. I want to try out this stuff. Like I said, I am familiar with their lipstick, but I was young at the time and I wasn't even really wearing complexion products. So we're gonna give it a shot. So let's get started on that. All right guys, so we're gonna get started with the foundation, and hopefully I could talk to you a little bit while I'm trying to do this. I just put on my spotlight. We're gonna turn it off after I put the makeup on, because y'all know what happens with my eyes over here. You've been watching the channel. So the first product that I have, and I'm gonna put this on, is Fashion Fair's Skin Flex Foundation Stick. This is what the pretty packaging looks like. Now guys, when I tried it, hello, I'm lying. When it used to be on my grandmother's dresser, it was more, I think, in a round compact. And there are, I believe they do have the pressed powder in a round compact. That's what I was used to, but I'm not familiar with the stick for Fashion Fair. So So, as I was saying, I'm doing the stick makeup today, and the color that I chose, and I'm hoping it is good, is Fine Chestnut. So we're gonna put it on and see how it works. Now, a little history behind Fashion Fair. It is a black-owned makeup company launched in 1973 by Johnson Publishing. Johnson Publishing, oh, I can't say that. Those are the people who bought you Ebony and Jet magazines. So, you know, that's black. And it's owned today by the McKissick family, who also own Johnson Publishing. So let's see how it looks. And I already primed my face with primer and under eye primer, and if you want to know what I use for that, it's down in the description box. So we're gonna play around with this, see how it comes out. Hopefully the color works for me, and I think it is. Let's see. It feels pretty creamy, so that's a good thing. And I'm going to use a sponge to put this on. See how it works. Yeah, I like the color already. Yeah. And from what I understand, this is a full coverage makeup. And it looks like it is giving me good color. Try not to mess up these brows. Okay. I like it the way it's looking. It's covering my little lupus spots up at the top that I always talk to you guys about. Okay guys, so I had to switch out my sponge because that other sponge just wasn't getting it. wasn't soft enough, because this makeup is, this is makeup, guys. It's very, it feels like a light coverage, but it is providing full coverage for me. Because guys, you know, you could normally see my little light spots up top from Lupus, but this covers really, really well. I'm like the way that it looks, and it makes my skin look healthy, and it's got a little bit of a glow too, so I like that. And there's no particular scent in it, so that's always nice. Yeah, it blends really well, and I want to see how it'll work with the rest of the makeup that I use. Let's see. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I like it. Right, got a little glow going. All right, so I am using Fashion Fair, a black-owned makeup line, so I'm gonna try to stay within that during the whole video. So I didn't get a concealer. I don't think they have concealer, but I'm gonna be using the Pat McGrath Labs concealer. This is Skin Fetish Sublime in M17 for my under eyes. You guys know I always do a dot, dot, dot. Okay, we'll take that and we're gonna blend this in. It looks like it's working pretty well together. It's really creamy. It's a really good creamy makeup. Alright, so I got my concealer blended into the makeup, and it looks like it's working pretty well with that. So next I'm going to be using my Pat McGrath Sublime Under Eye Blurring Powder. I use this all the time. Just put a little bit under my eyes. My fine lines. Perfect, I like it. And altogether what I'm seeing right now, it's a pretty natural looking finish. It's just very even out, because you know, most of the time when I wear makeup, that's what I want, something that's just kind of even. So all right, so this is what we're looking like in terms of the makeup, along with added concealer. So I'm liking the way it's looking, but let's finish with the rest of the face. I want to get some bronzer on and do the rest of the face, and then get to two more of their products that I have. So now I showed you all the products that I use for the rest of my face. So I'm going to be using their setting powder. Now this is what the packaging looks like. And the color that I got is called Safari Shade. It's like a slightly, pecan kind of color. So it's really pretty. Let's see. So I'm really loving the way that everything is working together. It's really bright. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a glow to your skin. It makes your skin look a little bit healthier. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this setting powder. I haven't done mascara yet, guys, because you know how I put my mascara on after I've done my setting spray. So feels pretty soft. Like that. Pretty. Smoothing everything out, making everything work together, so that's always nice. I'm gonna read something to you guys in a little bit too, to show you a little bit more of what we've got going here with Fashion Fair, because they've changed a lot about their formulas, which is, you know, pretty good. You know, you got to update everything with the times to deal with everything that's going on. I understand they have a lot of clean ingredients in their products, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Let me get that mascara on and get a lip on, and we'll talk about that. Alright guys, so finally the last product I have is their lipstick. This is the Spicy Plum lipstick. Guys, this is what the packaging looks like. It's very, very pretty. I always like Fashion Fair because it always looks so pretty on your dresser. Like if you know, your vanity, you got all your nail polishes out, all your lipsticks out, lip glosses, brushes. It's always so pretty. So let's put this on, and I'm not going to use any lip liner because I know that Fashion Fair can fend for itself. I know it's a really good rich formula. I remember it because, again, I used to play in my grandmother's makeup all the time, so I know this is some good stuff. Now it doesn't have the same scent that it had. I do remember there was a distinct scent to their lipsticks that I really love, but it doesn't have that same scent. But I read some stuff, and again guys, I'm going to show you, or well, read it to you so you can know what's going on with this lipstick. So let's try it on. Oh, this is pretty. Spicy Plum. Ooh, that's pretty. And it feels really creamy. I love this. Look at that. It's got like the magnetic thing, and it won't turn around. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay guys, so in the Vogue September is, and I don't know why it escaped me, but I didn't see anything about them returning to Sephora when I was on Instagram. Usually that's when I find a lot of my beauty stuff, and in my email sometimes from Sephora. So this is the Vogue September issue. Guys, if I don't get any other issue of Vogue during the year, I got to have the Vogue September. I like to call it fresh intelligence, you know, fashion, music, books, art, anything you want to know, set you up really good for the fall, you know, how you want to put yourself together. So I'm going to read about a little from the article about Fashion Fair's return, and why this lipstick and this makeup feels so good on my face. So it says here that, and this is from Sherry, I think her name is Cheryl or Sherry Mayback, let me read, Mayberry McKissick. She is one of the owners of Fashion Fair. It says 14 lipsticks, including iconic shades such as Sepia, Chocolate Raspberry, Ole Orange, and Pure Plum. I'm wearing Spicy Plum on my lips today. Are now formulated with hydrating sunflower seed oil and rosemary leaf extracts. Both the loose and pressed powders include nutrient-rich rice germ extract, which I'm being told is really good for clarity and to help you, protect against environmental, which is what it says here, aggressors, including air pollution and blue light, for those girls who stay on their phones all the time, who are always in front of a computer screen. And a new primer which uses peptides to help reduce hyperpigmentation, a common issue for people with dark complexions. So guys, I didn't get the primer. I probably should have gotten it, but I'm really loving the way that everything is coming together, and I'm happy that Fashion Fair is back. I love it. It makes my skin look natural. It gives me a natural glow in this lipstick. It's not too thick. It kind of even feels like a gloss, but it gives me really, really good pigment. So I'm loving the way that the look came together. It's very pretty. Yes. Okay. All right, Fashion Fair. I'm loving it. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you will go out and give Fashion Fair a try. This Black-owned makeup brand features a range of colors, and what I like about Fashion Fair is they always feature colors that'll work really well with different colors of black people's skin, of brown people's skin. It's a really good makeup for women of color. As always, if you're doing any shopping, go over and check out the Lotus Doll Shop Boutique on Poshmark at La L.A. We've got some great stuff in the boutique, sweaters as low as $8. We got some stuff that you can mix and match, so go over there, check that out. And also in the closet, I've added a couple of pairs of jeans that are really, really nice price right now, guys. Go check that out, get you ready for fall. And also, I hope that you guys have checked out my interview on shoutoutatlanta.com. Please go out and check that out for your girl. Learn a little bit more about my backstory. It wasn't always about YouTube, guys. Got a lot of stuff going on. Also, make sure you check out my affiliates down below. Bella Eyewear gets you 30% off with my code. Bright and Smile gets you 25% off with my code. And Atheist Skincare gets you 20% off with my code below. And I want to make sure you're following me on Instagram at L Von Love and Life, and also at the Lotus Doll Shop, so you can find out what's going on with the boutique. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'm excited that Fashion Fair is back. I know I'm gonna go get some more of their products, so go and check it out. Thanks for watching so much, guys. Bye.